Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching CNXG. Today is the Q&A video that I answer all your guys' questions from the last Q&A video. Any questions you guys have today, please go down below and ask me. I'll answer any questions you have next Monday in the next Q&A video. Every Monday, okay? Welcome new subscribers. Channel's growing fast, so I want to welcome everyone. Please feel free to ask any questions here. Always on the very last Q&A, okay? Thank you guys. I appreciate how healthy and nice everyone is in the comment section. I just got to say it because it's just wonderful to see people reach out for each other, support each other, be there, just being nice, just being healthy to each other. Isn't that a nice change compared to what we're used to, huh? So thank you very much, you guys. That's wonderful. Nothing toxic in this channel, right? Thank you. Locations. You guys are leaving locations. That's good. Thank you. Please leave locations when you ask me a question, because we all kind of want to know where you guys are. It's neat to see how far this reaches, and it kind of makes us feel like, you know, we're not alone, okay? Thank you, guys. So let's get started. The first question is from Philip from Maine. Hello, Philip. Sometimes I will run across a young couple in public who ends up mocking me. This is alien to me. Is this a narc behavior or lack of innate morality? Well, it's immaturity, for one. I mean, I don't know. You know, is it narcissistic behavior? I would imagine narcissists, yeah, I mean, they do stuff like that for sure, but it doesn't mean they're narcissist. These are immature people, you know, rude, immature, impolite, neat, like kids, you know, remember in high school and stuff. It's ridiculous, but yeah, it still goes on. Adults still act like children. Doesn't mean they're narcissists, but they could be. It's very nasty. It is. It's gross behavior. We don't like it. Nick from Oregon. Hello, Nick. My therapist diagnosed me with BPD and mild autism, and you want to know if that's right. Well, I'm not a doctor, Phil. If a doctor diagnosed you with that, I guess that happens. I've heard of it, but you know, it does make me think as well, because some of the things are so close, you know, that best advice, man, just go get a second opinion. Always, guys, always get a second opinion. You do that with your, you know, something else. Do that with your head, right? Just a good idea, because I can't answer that kind of stuff. I'm not a doctor for one, but yeah, I've heard of it. But it's one of those things that does raise a flag to me, for sure. It's you know, doctors aren't always right. We know that. So get a second opinion, okay? Good luck. Mercy, don't know where you're from. Do cluster bees get annoyed when you're sick? Well, if they're close to you and you are the supply of what they need and the attention and stuff like that, yeah, they can't stand it, because now you're not there for them. Now you need them, and you know they can't do that. They can't do anything for anybody else. If they do, it's BS. They're trying to get something from you. You know, if they go get you something because you're sick, yeah, they want you to get better so you can provide something for them. Yeah, they don't like it at all. Yeah. I mean, it would be like something that you need every day stops working, right? Thank you. Thanos from Pennsylvania. Hello. Was her love for me real? I wouldn't know that. How would I know that? If you're asking me, do narcissists love? Typically, no. They're not really able to, is what they say. You know, and they will lie and pretend. You know, they know how to do that. It's to get what they want, to get what they need from you. They're very dependent people, and they know that, you know, we are suckers for love. But, you know, there's other things they love about you. Okay, what you have to offer. But I wouldn't know. I don't know her. Even if I knew her, I wouldn't know. My guess is, if you're asking, no. No. Darnell from Illinois. Hello, Darnell. What narcissist traits are good for us to have? None. I can't think of any. I don't think grandiosity is good. I don't think a super huge super ego is good. False ego. I don't think any of them are good. But I've said that, you know, most of us have some of these traits, and maybe just degrees of it. Okay. I think if I could come up with something, I would say I think a good, healthy ego is necessary. Not a false super ego. A real healthy ego. Okay. That's the best I can come up with, Darnell. You know, these are unwanted traits we don't want, and they got them all. Most of them, if not all. Thank you. Hope that helps. Jenny from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Hello, Jenny. My ex-narcissist claimed he was in a bad marriage And his wife was so bad to him, and she was always trying to insert herself in our lives. I cannot figure it out if he was just pulling strings and allowing it. Absolutely, Jenny. Triangulation is the number one thing they love to do. If they could have every single victim of theirs living together in the same house as a harem, so that they can come and they can pick which ones they want to be with, and they can all fight over fight over them. It's just more and more and more attention. They are absolutely dependent on people. They want more than one person. It's just we as a society don't allow that. And they know that. Okay? He was definitely pulling the strings. Okay? He loves it. These people do that, and nobody, that's just the thing. Is if no matter what, he shouldn't allow it. So either he's doing it or not, he's still allowing it anyways, right? So it's all wrong. It's all wrong. John asked me about the thought process of neurons. So I'm going to briefly describe this. I've talked about this before. I think it's in my playlist of Healing CPTSD. It's one of those videos. But briefly, you have a neuron, okay, which is a brain cell, all right? And when you have thoughts attach themselves to your neurons, okay? Thought. And I like to use the example of negative thoughts. So we have, my neighbor hates me. I'm going to fail the test. I'll never get the job. Okay? Things like that. Now, if you want to get rid of these thoughts, what you do is you give yourself a good positive thought. Boom. And you put all your thought, all your energy, everything into that thought. Because any amount of energy you put into any thought, your brain cell has a certain amount of this glue-like substance. It uses it to attach that thought to the cell. So there's little bits of glue on there that attach, okay? And the more energy you put into a single thought, the more glue it takes to put it on there to make sure it's secure, that it doesn't fall off. Well, there's only a certain amount of glue, of this glue-like substance. There's only a certain amount. So, it has the bad thought here, and it's got some glue on there, and the bad thought here, some glue on there, and all these thoughts have glue on them, this glue-like substance. So if you put all your energy into this thought, it's going to put more and more and more glue-like substance on that thought to keep it there, and it's taking it from other thoughts. It's taking it from other thoughts you aren't paying attention to. And what happens is those thoughts start dropping off. You don't think about them anymore, okay, guys? You think about that one positive thought you put all your energy into. It's real, it's true. I've seen it happen under a microscope. It's great, it's fantastic. Redirect your thoughts, okay, guys? It really works. The more you start doing it and the more success you have with it, the easier it becomes. Because then you believe it. You believe. Me telling you, you may not believe me. You doing it one time, 2 times, 3 times, you'll believe me and you'll start doing it. It'll be easier, I promise, okay? Thank you, John. Hope that helps. Vanessa, love to know where you're from, Vanessa. Where do narcissists get their energy from? It's relentless. I agree. It's amazing, isn't it? Well, Vanessa, that's because they do things the wrong way, right? You ever heard that saying, what is it? Work smarter, not harder, right? Use this instead of always using this. They always use this. They don't use this, don't they? They have a certain way to meet their needs, and it's very, very wrong. It's very unconventional, to say the least. It's not how we meet our needs. They use people to meet their needs, and that takes a lot of energy to manipulate people. They're disordered. They don't have a choice. This is how they do things. This is how they operate, and it doesn't work. That's why they're dysfunctional in all parts of their life. I hope that helps. Tiara from Durham. I'm pregnant by a narcissist. He is mad I won't get an abortion. He has another girlfriend. He asked me for money. I'm trying to get over caring. How do I? Tough situation. I'm sorry, Tiara. That's always the worst when we have a child with our abuser, isn't it? And it seems like it gets really hard to get rid of them after that. No contact is extremely hard with someone you have a child with, you're sharing a child with. But this is my recommendation to anybody that believes they have a child with a narcissist. Take advantage of them not wanting to be a part of that child's life and your life. Take advantage of that. If they're happy or whatever, they're with somebody else, let them. Leave them alone. Leave that person out of your child's life if you can. They aren't going to be a good parent, and I don't believe that we need both parents if one of them is an abuser. Make sense? Okay? So, try and keep them separated if you can. Try and keep them out of the child's life. Go for custody. But how do you get over, stop caring? That's a tough one, okay? Best thing to do, I tell everyone, why we say no contact is so that we stop looking at their lives. We stop looking at what they're doing. We have to tell ourselves that their life is none of our business anymore and our life is none of theirs. It's separate. You guys are broken up and you stay far away from them as possible. Unless they're talking about the child, you do not talk to them. You don't look on their Facebook. You don't answer phone calls, text messages. If they want to be a part of the child's life, they can fight for it. Usually they don't. Sometimes they won't stop fighting for it and fucking with you, okay? So best thing to do, TR, is get a lawyer. Take your lawyer's advice. Do not have any contact with this person. If they want to be a part of the child's life, make them fight for it. Okay, good luck. How do you stop caring? Talk about the things that bother you so you can move on. Okay, and get some support from people that really are there for you so you can start building that new life. Okay, good luck. Darnell from Illinois. Hello, Darnell. When we were dealing with a narcissist, was it more of having low self-esteem and confidence issues rather than being disordered or sick ourselves? Well, Darnell, I'm not disordered. I'm guessing you're not disordered, so it can't be that. If you're talking about complex post-traumatic stress disorder, self-esteem, confidence, these are parts of that. Okay, these are reasons. Yes, low self-esteem. Yes, that's why you would stay with an abuser. That's why you let someone abuse you. Low confidence, of course. Of course. These are all parts of it. All parts of it. And that is sick. Okay, if you can't meet your own needs, then I believe you're kind of sick, right? If you don't meet your physical needs, how well are you? If you don't eat, are you well? If you don't sleep, are you okay? No. Imagine someone doesn't, sleep for 100 days. Are they healthy? If you don't meet your emotional needs, that's not healthy either. Okay? You're not meeting your emotional needs. Nobody else is meeting your emotional needs. And you are there allowing someone to abuse you. That is sick. That's a pretty good definition of sick. Post-traumatic stress disorder, I'd rather call it a reaction, a response. Makes more sense. It's curable. It doesn't mean your whole life is disordered, I hope that helps, Darnell. If not, just please ask me again, okay? Thanks. Allison from Georgia. Hello, Allison. My ex love bombed me, made lots of promises. I made the mistake of telling him about some abandonment issues I have. He began disappearing a lot. I then ended it, and he tells everyone I was bad to him. Tells me he loves me and has an engagement ring, but won't call me, and now I'm doubting. Allison, you already know. Please watch my video I just made last week on doubt. Okay? This will explain to you why we doubt these things. Neglect. If someone neglected your feelings and emotions growing up, then you do as well. And all these little clues and hints you get that this person's bad for you, you ignore them. Okay? So find out why. All right, Allison? Stop paying attention to this person that is lying to you. Stop paying attention to this person that is abusing you. And don't give him any more chances and tell him to take the ring and shove it up his, Okay? No contact with him anymore. Don't look anymore. Look forward to a healthy life with healthy people that support you. Okay? Thanks, Allison. I'm going to stop there for part 1. Okay, guys? Thank you very much. I kind of flew through that pretty quick, didn't I? I had a lot of answers, or a lot of questions. When I do that, I kind of fly through them. Try to. I will see you in part 2. Thank you very much. If you guys could, please let me know how I'm doing by voting up or down. Give me a comment. Tell me what you want, or tell me what you think. Give me a question. I'll answer it. I'll see you next Monday, but I will see you in part 2. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.